Hey guys, so I know it's been a while since I posted a video, but I kind of wanted to just pick back up on something that I started a little bit more than a year ago. And basically that was just um, sharing with you guys what God is really teaching me in my life and different spiritual lessons that I'm learning in my relationship with Christ, and just different things that I might be going through, or life lessons that I'm learning that might be able to be an encouragement for you guys out there. And today what I wanted to talk about was being an example for Christ. When we have a relationship with Christ, we as Christ followers, we have an obligation to be an example for Christ, to get out there and to show God's love in the way that He showed it to us, by dying on the cross for us, by sending His Son to be a perfect sacrifice for our sins. And that's something that God has really just been teaching me lately, is to be a true example of His love in people's lives. God is opening up so many different doors for me to be an example in other people's lives, from the youth ministry that I work in to just relationships with friends and family and different things. I just think it's really extremely important to be an example and to be able to be somebody worth looking up to. And I'm not sitting here telling you that I have 100% been that person, because like I said, God is teaching me this. And so there's been times where God has really convicted me and shown me, DJ, like, these are some areas of your life that you're not being an example for me, and I need you to surrender those things over to me. And the Bible teaches about how there's a constant battle going on between the Spirit and our flesh, and I've really been experiencing that lately. Just that battle between God and His will and my sinful, selfish desires. And God is really just teaching me that these sinful, selfish desires are not what I need. And when I choose those things, I will never be satisfied. I will never be fulfilled. But when I choose God's will, when I choose His way, I'm not left wanting more. I'm not left feeling unfulfilled. I know that His way is better, and when I choose His way, I experience that. I experience being closer to God and not feeling so shameful and regretful for the things that I'm doing that are so sinful and selfish. And this past week in my small group at the church that I volunteer at, we talked about being a friend of the world is being an enemy of God. And so that's basically something that God has really been convicting me of lately, is to not be a friend of the world and not fill myself and my life with all the things of the world. Like, not specifically me, but these are just examples of things that you can fill your life with, like drugs and sex out of marriage and alcohol abuse and whatever it might be, just things that are of the world that really we should not be spending time on, instead of doing what God really wants us to do. So that's what God has really been teaching me lately, is to just be an example and to be intentional when He presents you with an opportunity to take full advantage of the time that you have with people and the relationships that you have, and to not let a moment go by without sharing Christ's love. So that's what really God has been teaching me in my life lately, and I hope to see you guys next week. Thanks.